Hello and welcome to EZGlutenFree. Today we're going to be making that crispy, delicious corned beef hash. Now hash is a dish that consists of chopped meat, potatoes, onions, or whatever else you want to throw in there. And today, as a nod to all of you that love to eat corned beef and cabbage, I'll have you covered with this one. Now the word hash comes from the French word hacher, which means to chop. So chop chop, let's get to it. Now to make my version of the corned beef hash, we'll need a 12-ounce can of corned beef, or you could use leftover chopped corned beef, 2 medium potatoes, I think these are russet potatoes, a cup and a half of cabbage chopped into small pieces, 5 or 6 scallions or spring onions, a couple of tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and a few tablespoons of butter. Now for the potatoes, cut them into quarters and get them into some boiling salted water for about 15 minutes to get them partially cooked. Chop the scallions, but set aside a few of the greener ones for garnish later. Add the butter to a large cast iron skillet over a medium-high heat, then add the cabbage and sauté until it just starts to wilt a little and take on a bit of color. Now add the corned beef and break it up into small pieces and sauté for about 2 or 3 minutes or until it's sizzling nicely. When the potatoes are almost fork tender, use a slotted spoon to get them out of the water and into the pan with the other ingredients. If the pan looks too dry, add a little oil or butter here. Now use the edge of your spatula to chop the potatoes until they're about the size you want them. If you're using a non-stick pan versus the cast iron that I'm using today, you'll want to do this chopping step somewhere else so you don't ruin your pan. Now toss in the green onions and continue to sauté and flip the ingredients every minute or so until the scallions wilt a little, the potatoes take on a bit of color, and you have plenty of nice crispy bits scattered throughout the hash. Now add a couple of tablespoons of the sauce to taste. Then toss the hash for another minute or so, and then it's done. And after serving myself a nice generous helping, I top the whole thing off with a fried egg and the scallion garnish for a breakfast of a lifetime. And you're just gonna love the way the silky richness of the egg yolk mingles together with the crispy corned beef and buttery potatoes. You really gotta try this one. And if you'd like to print a copy of today's recipe, just visit my blog in the link below. And for new recipes every week, don't forget to subscribe. See you again soon!